This new Yu-Gi-Oh! Two-player starter set, it's not good. Wait, don't click off. I promise even if you don't really know much about or anything of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, this video was made for that in mind. Please just let me cook. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a children's card game turned incomprehensible design failure, so Konami is releasing a product aimed for newcomers and casuals to get into the game with 2 separate decks and a script to follow you to help you play the game. Ignoring how bad it is that a game needs a script to help you follow along its combos, the problem here is the decks they used are complete garbage. Sure, they don't have anything competitive, but that's not its purpose, and people complaining about that are missing the point. The problem is, the cards they included are like, here's a big guy from 1999, you need to make him in 3 turns and all he does is attack. Meanwhile, the modern game brings anything from the starter set to even a casual local event or anywhere is going to get absolutely cooked and quit the game immediately. You can bring a stack of Uno cards to a tournament and do better with it. Here's the thing though, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has decks that aren't giant combo fests. They have decks that are simple and straightforward, but also effective and can work with a very basic script. They are called Sword Soul and Despia. Here is the script. This is how you play the entire deck in a minute. Summon this guy, read her effect to reveal a worm in your hand, it then makes a new guy that's level 4, is called a token, that doesn't matter what it's called, all that matters that's level 4, and a tuner. What is 4 plus 4 Dora? It's 8. The 8 guy says to search for any card with the name Sword Soul in it. You search for this guy. This guy makes you discard a worm to put him on the field and make another token guy. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Done! You can write this on the back of an icebreaker box. Here is the Despia script. Summon Alibur to search Branded Fusion. Activate Branded Fusion. Make Lubellion. Search Ad libitum with the tragedy when he's sent to the graveyard. Then use Lubellion's effect to make your boss monster. Activate your boss monster's effect, which sends this Albion to the graveyard, which sets Branded in red at the end of your turn. I understand this is still a lot of information for someone new to the game to follow, but 1, it's like 6 steps to follow if you write it out, it's not that hard, just read the cards and stick to the script. 2, this is just what the game is like now, it has combos, boo-hoo. We are not wasting 10 minutes to make guys that do nothing but have a big number. We are making a strategy and following it. And I promise you it is just as easy, if not easier, than any fighting game combo where you learn 2K plus 9S plus 401K plus 1738 plus 4090 Ti just to fight your goddamn opponent. Not only that, if you take these decks to locals, you have a decent chance of actually winning some games, and keeping people interested in playing your damn game. Each deck only uses 1 summoning type, so it's just as simple rules-wise as the current box set, except better in every way. This actually teaches them how the real game plays, but keeps it incredibly simple and easy to focus on, and this doesn't hurt Konami's bottom dollar for the secondary market. So like any other card game, Konami will release the strongest card of a set at the highest rarity to make it super expensive on the secondary market. This pushes people to buy the set for the OP card and allows them to reprint the expensive card in another pack to make people buy the other set. So it's very strategic for Konami's sake to be selective when reprinting high value cards. Here's the thing though, all the Despia and Sword Soul cards are dirt cheap. Even the generic cards that the decks use aren't expensive anymore. It's perfect. You know what is expensive? If you do buy this garbage set and somehow like this game from it, building a decently competitive deck from here is a very nebulous and strange process. Most of the cards you have right now from the set won't be applicable cause they suck. You will need to build something from scratch. And if anyone thinks that a set including stuff like the Branded Engine and Chimera and the Sword Soul stuff is too much value for a $22 set, you know Konami controls the value at which the cardboard is, right? Konami does not have a good way to get new players into the game at a competent level. The structure decks are a hit or miss and are mostly meant to give support to an archetype most people like. We need a product that someone who wants to play the modern game can pick up easily and play real Yu-Gi-Oh! With a friend. Sure, now you don't have Dark Magician and Blue Eyes to beat to death for the 10,000th time, but why do people like those cards? The anime. They remember the dramatic duels and the battles. These cards sort of have that. They're tied lore-wise, so on the art themselves you can see the enemy guys facing off with yours and vice versa. There's recurring characters on both sides that really sell the visual design, which matters to casual and upcoming players. If Konami actually wants to get new players into the game, even on a local level, stop releasing garbage filler you found in a box and make a product that is simple enough for anyone at the 6th grade reading level to follow along, but still plays the game at a modern power level. Konami, I expect my check in the mail by next week. Oh, and this is my first video ever. Please like and subscribe, every single one means the world in this bottom healthy algorithm. A quick thanks to my family and the boys for always making me feel supported. It would not be possible without them. Thank you.